Welcome back, fellow travelers. I want to talk to you today about driving in Ireland. So, first things first, driving in Ireland is done on the left-hand side of the road. Cars are right side passengers. The road beside me is 100 kilometers an hour. So yeah, it could be quite fast, but I will say this, while I was setting up, everybody has been slowing down. I'm not on the road. Don't yell at me for being on the road. I'm on like this outcropping, whatever. The thing that's really important to know about Ireland, aside from the two things that I mentioned before, is the roads are narrow. The speed limit is pretty fast for what the roads are. So if you are not a seasoned driver or you're not comfortable behind the wheel, let alone the fact that maybe you haven't driven the left side of the road, or you're not used to driving in the passenger seat, essentially, if you're, most of the world drives on the right and with the driver to the left of the car. So it's not a big deal in the sense that you get acclimated quite easily. You get used to driving on the other side of the road. Like that guy. If you haven't done it before, nothing to be intimidated by. What you do need to know, though, is if you're a timid driver, the roads are they're winding. They can be quite narrow and sudden in their turns. So you do need to respect the rules of the road. You need to respect the other drivers, and you need to slow down. You don't drive tired, and certainly do not drive drunk, which fortunately is something that people do here. The Irish police do take drunk driving seriously, so that's one thing that you need to keep in mind. Another thing that's really important are these. You absolutely, without a doubt, I don't know, is that the same Chuck? Is he just passing by, like checking me out, seeing what I'm doing? The glare from the sun is intense, and with sudden turns, you need some sort of eyewear that can allow you to see properly. Now, the glasses are pretty stylish. See, all these guys, they move a bit. If this is Quebec, okay, where I'm from, people would be driving even closer to me for no reason. People here are slowing down. They're giving me a bit of a room. I'm gonna wrap it up because I don't want to be on the side of the road too quick or too long. Rather, I just don't want to cause a disturbance. I picked this spot of the road because I figured there was nobody passing here for 10-15 minutes. Of course, now that I'm recording, there are people driving. Regardless, I'm really I'm taken aback by the beauty that you can see from the roads. Driving in the countryside, driving on these rural roads is a real treat. Now, they do have some highways. The highways go up to 120 kilometers an hour as their speed limit, which is awesome. I haven't seen a bad driver at all. I can only imagine that maybe during high tourist season, when you have a lot of tourists on the road, it must be hell. But so far, it's been nothing but a treat to be on the roads. But you do need to realize that those are, and furthermore, most of the car rentals that you will get are for manual transmission. So I'd say before you leave, you should try, rent a car near your place and try driving manual, get a feel for it. And it doesn't take that long to learn manual. It's a pain for sure. I enjoy driving manual, but for you guys, learn how to drive manual. When you get into Ireland or any place that drives on the left-hand side of the road, I'd say go to a parking lot, get used to everything around the car, get used to the intricacies of the car that you will be renting. I highly recommend renting a smaller vehicle, especially for here. Don't go ahead and rent the biggest car. Rent something small. Rent something that's compact that you can easily fit in the road, you can easily park. It's a small, narrow area. The roads are quite narrow at certain points where between the line and a wall of bricks or of stone is minimal. You have zero room for error. So drive slowly when you can, drive responsibly, and you will be rewarded with stunning landscape shots, stunning views of rural Ireland. Something for you guys to check out. If you've driven on the other side of the road, let us know what tips you might have for drivers that might be doing this for the first time, and we'd love to share it. Until next time, safe travels.